Hello, I'm Maria Granger. I'm a lecturer at Worcester College of Technology. This is my model Gail and Maria, my assistant. Today we're going to do a fashion perm using a piggyback wind. On consultation, Gail's explained to us that really she wants a perm to give her extra body and texture rather than to just have it curly. So we've been through the initial consultation and we've discovered that Gail has got bleach towards the end of her hair. The rest of her hair, there is no colour on it. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to put a pre-perm treatment on the hair, which will even out the porosity of the hair. Where these sections here are bleached, they are going to be a little bit more fragile than the rest of the hair. So first of all, we're just going to spray in a leave-in pre-perm treatment. This will bring the porosity of the hair into better condition. We've also discussed the type of perm lotion that we're going to use on Gail's hair. We've decided that we're going to go with an acid perm. Because of the previous treatment of bleach that she's had on these sections of hair will be a lot weaker, even though we've applied a pre-perm solution to even out the porosity. An acid perm's pH value is between 6 and 7, so it is less damaging to the hair. How an acid perm works is as it enters into the cortex of the hair, it starts to break down the hydrogen bonds and the disulfide bonds in the polypeptide chains in the hair. Because it's an acid perm and it is a lot gentler, fewer bonds are broken in the hair's cortex, so not so much damage happens to the hair. Now the actual wind of the hair. Because Gail wants lots of body and texture, we've decided to use a piggyback wind. This is very good for hair that has got long layers and that's one length. Because she only wants a very soft perm, the actual size of the curler that you need to use will also play a part. We've decided to use rods that are blue and red. We want to give a lot of body in the hair, and we also want a little bit of curling, which will help it last. Okay, now to the wind. I'm going to start with a very fine section of hair. Wind through a blue colour. And wind down to the root. We're then going to take another fine section of hair and leave that one. And then behind the section that you've just left, take another section of hair and wind the curler into there. Once you've wound those two curlers in, pick up the section that you've left out. I have a red one now. Wind that down. As you can see, we have achieved a piggyback. We have two curlers sitting in at the root and one curler sitting on the back of those two curlers. You can use this wind for either sections of the hair or in today's case what we're going to do is we're just going to wind just below the crown area down into the lengths. As Gail has this style graduated into the neck, we don't really want to put any curl in there because this is the area that she needs the body. So again, the 3 curlers again, wind through with your first curler, take the section and leave it forward, and then pop and then move through to the section that you've left out and wind that one down. And then we have the piggyback wind. It is important that these sections are very fine that you take. If you take them too thick, what will happen is these curlers will slot straight back in between and you'll lose that desired effect. Again, make sure when you're winding your curls, your rods, that the hair is of an even tension, that you don't pull too hard, otherwise you could cause discomfort to your client.